everybody. I wanted to come and talk to you real quick about the seasons. And so every January, I always see a different attitude coming off of the fall, right? Because it's different. It's hard. It's not as easy to get orders when it's not Christmas time. So I'm coming to you with just some brutal honesty today, and I hope that that you will take it and that you will let it inspire you, even though it might be a little bit hard to hear. Okay, so I want you to just stop it. Stop what you're doing. Stop stressing out. Okay, stop spending all of your time with your fingers crossed, hoping that something's going to work out, hoping that somebody is going to call you and say, hey, I have an order for you. Stop crossing your fingers. Stop just wishing it to happen, okay? Stop showing up once a week, or dare I say once a month, for your business, expecting results that you would get if you were working every day, okay? It doesn't work that way. Just stop it. Stop expecting that, because you're going to let yourself down, okay? Stop doing things that are wasting your time and money. If it's not working, try something different, okay? Not everything works for everybody. Not every method in this business works for everybody. You know, there are people that soar with things like whiff boxes, and then there's other people that do great with parties, and then there's other people that do great with events. Stop wasting your time on things that aren't working. Stop making excuses. Stop quitting on yourself. Seriously, like if you're telling yourself, if you are constantly in your brain saying, I can't do this, I can't do 200, I can't do 200 every 4 months, like if you're telling yourself that, you're going to quit, because that's what you're preaching to yourself. You are what you tell yourself. And if you tell yourself that you're not good enough, and if you tell yourself that you can't do this, then guess what? You're not, and your name is going to be the next one I see on my turn list. I guarantee you, your negative self-talk is going to ruin you. And not just in this business, guys, in anything. That negativity is going to seep into every pore, every orifice of your body, and it is going to taint everything that you do, okay? So, stop that negative self-talk. Start showing up for your business, okay? Every single day. You cannot expect, when you look at your leaders that make $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 a month, when you look at your leaders that make that kind of money, I promise you, they are showing up every single day. When you look at people that are active every month, that have 500 every month, that have 2,000 every month, and they're getting the bonus or more, they are working every single day. Even if it's only for 30 minutes, that's 2% of their day. That is it. I promise you, Scentsy is my job. I get full-time pay. I do not work full-time hours. Enter income disclosure statement. Go to my website. Go to your website. If you're a consultant, look at the income disclosure statement. That's my disclaimer. You get what you put in, okay? If you're not working every day, you're not going to get the results that you're sitting back and hoping for, that you're sitting back with your fingers crossed and praying that this stuff will magically happen. It's just not going to work. You have to show up every single day. You have to start asking for referrals. You have to start booking parties. You have to start looking for events. I am signing a contract this weekend for an event in December. No joke. Now is the time. You have to start offering good customer service. Guys, when somebody posts that they want something and you order it for them, thank them. Send them a thank you card. It's good customer service. Give them a sample. Do you want them to come back to you? I would provide good customer service every day. Start being present in your business, okay? Now, if you're posting at the end of the month, no bueno. No bueno. It is not good. I'm not telling you not to post at the end of the month, but if you're only posting once a month, you are not present in your business. Your people will go find a consultant that is. I promise. They will go find somebody that's present. Start asking people to join your team, even if you don't want to. Okay? Even if it's awkward, even if it's uncomfortable, because that awkward, okay? It's going to let people know you're serious about your business enough to see if they want to do it and if they might be serious about it too, okay? Every single day, ask. Start following up with somebody every single day, okay? Start believing in you. Guys, you are so powerful. You are so powerful, okay? Like, you don't even know it. You just have to believe in yourself and you have to show up. 30 minutes a day, that's 2% of your day. You can do that. You can. I promise, if you want it, you have the time. You just have to make it a priority. Okay? If you're not making it a priority, then you don't want it as bad as you want, and you might as well just go back over in the corner with your fingers crossed, hoping that something's going to happen that I promise you is not. Okay? You have to show up every single day. Okay? You have to start looking at this business as your foundation, okay? Your foundation for the future. If you want to make it work, it is up to you. You have to show up. The success of your business is because of you, okay? It's not because of your upline. It's not because of your downline. It's not because Susie Q canceled her party, okay? It's because of you, okay? If you're having a rough time with something, rise above, okay? You need to be doing the 3 things that are foundation for your business. Join first. Join is the very first thing, guys. Every single person that you meet, you should be asking to join your team before you even ask them to buy. Okay? Join first. If they say no, do you want to host to get free stuff? No. Would you like to buy? Buy, sell is the very last thing you should be doing if you want to build something amazing. And in order to do that, you should be acting on 1 a day. Guys, I preach this all the time. 1 a day. 1 order, even if it's a bulb, 1 order, because that shows action. That shows that you are doing something besides sitting in the corner with your fingers crossed. Seriously, 1 act. I don't care what the act is. If it's a booking blitz, if it is making samples and passing them out, maybe it's making a flyer. Maybe it's learning how to make a flyer. 1 act, okay? 1 act every single day. And 1 conversation. 1 conversation to ask somebody to join your team. Guys, those are the 3 things. Join, host, buy. That is what builds your business every single day, not when you feel like it. Not every 4 months when you need to do 200. And while I'm on that, let me just say, if you are spending $200 every 4 months so you can be a consultant, you are doing it wrong. Okay, you are doing it wrong, and you need to talk to me about how to start doing it right, because you should not be going into debt for this business. If you are spending thousands of dollars on events, you are doing it wrong. That is not how you should be building a business. This business is not about going into debt. This business is about financial freedom. And if you are going into debt and you are spending $200 every 4 months to buy your spot as a consultant, you are doing it so incredibly wrong. Please let me help you learn how to do it right, okay? Because it's not about that. If you don't, I'm just going to end with this, okay? If you don't go to your job until the last day of the month, what would your coworkers do? Would they look at you like, where have you been? Like, I thought you quit. I didn't think you worked here anymore. Your coworkers would be like, what's up? It's the same with your customers and your Scentsy business. If you don't show up for the first 30 days of the month, when you pop up on day 31, they're going to be like, oh, you still sell Scentsy? Guys, that's not how you do it, okay? That's sitting in the corner with your fingers crossed. Seriously, stop doing that. Just stop it, okay? You are worth so much more than that. You can do so much more than that, and you do have the time to do so much more than that. You just have to decide whether or not it's a priority for you. I want to help you create a plan so that you can make that a priority for you, because I know you can do it, and I know you're worth it, okay? I see girls that have 5 kids. They have a full-time job, they have a part-time job, and they're still working Scentsy. I see girls that, have stage 4 cancer, and they're working their Scentsy business from a hospital. Guys, we all have excuses. We can all of us have ways that You know, our plates can only hold so much. You know, my plate might be a paper plate, but you know, somebody else's plate might be a plate of steel, and I get that. You know, my plate might be a huge dinner plate, somebody else's might be a little dessert plate. I get that we all have different things that we can give and take, but I promise you, if you want it and you want to make it a priority, you can put in 30 minutes every single day. You can stop cowering in the corner with your fingers crossed all month, waiting for something to happen, and you can get to work. You know, I said it a minute ago that you have to show up, and I meant it. You have to show up, you guys. You cannot, when you tell me that you're thinking about quitting, and I go look at your Facebook and I haven't seen a Scentsy post in the last month, your customers probably already thought you quit. No wonder you're not getting orders, because you're sitting in the corner with your fingers crossed. It's not cool. That's not the way it's designed to work. I want to help you maximize on how it's designed to work. Okay? I don't want your customers going to somebody else that is showing up every day. I want them to know that you're present every day. I want them to know that you're there to serve them every day. Do you want that? Do you want it? It just doesn't work this way. You know, I was talking to my husband last night, and he goes, if I didn't go to work for 30 days, people would start thinking I didn't work there. And if I didn't show up for 4 months, wow. He's like, I wouldn't even have a job. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, think about that. If for those of you that do or have worked regular jobs out in the workforce where you have a boss, if you didn't show up for 4 months, you wouldn't even have a job. Nobody would even know that you worked there, you know, and your customers are viewing you the same way. If you're excited, if you're active, if you're working, if you're present every single day, and sometimes all it takes is one post every day. It could just be a picture. Just a picture. Hashtag Scentsy Snapshot. If you go to your Scentsy Snapshot gallery on your PWS, there's all kinds of pictures there that people have allowed us to share. And they're beautiful. And sometimes that's all it takes. Just let people know that you're present, okay? Stop cowering in the corner. You're worth more than this. And if you're thinking about quitting, I mean, that's up to you. But I'm telling you, this business is not for you to go into debt. This business is for you to get out of debt. This business is for you to provide for your family. This business can be whatever you want it to be. You know, if you're okay with 200 every 4 months, then that's your prerogative. But I'm here to tell you that you can have more. And sitting in the corner, making excuses, not showing up every day is not the way to do it. So if you want more, if you're ready for more, I'm ready to help you. But no excuses, okay? It's time to show up. It's time to show up because you're worth it.